So tonight I'm going to paint a landscape that's evening light. It's very hazy and abstract in a way, but there's some beautiful warm light and has the sun off in the distance through the clouds. So we'll see how we go doing that. I've already checked out some colours and I've decided to go with a base of Raw Sienna. So we'll just paint that on quickly, dry it thoroughly, and then we'll start with the actual painting. We'll just wet. All right, we'll dry this. So let's get started painting. I've just taped it down. I've got some Raw Sienna just on there very lightly, as you can probably see, and then we're just going to start with the painting. So I've dried it thoroughly, and now I'm just going to wet the whole thing and then start painting the landscape. So let's get going. Let's get painting. Just paint this on. Actually, I'll just use this to just... There we go. Let's get painting, eh? Coming up in here, just lightly. So all the colours that I'm using will be in the description below. And if you want some more help with your watercolours, you can always just join me on Patreon. So what's lovely about working wet in wet is you can just start charging and strengthening a bit. You can see on the desk here I've got a few different colours here, and what I'm trying to do is just strengthening it enough so that it covers up, and while wet, hopefully we'll see. Just going to come in and just, where am I going to go? Right here. So actually those watermarks, I should have not created those. I should have put a bit less water on the page or not dried it with a hairdryer. That's why those things occurred, and also because I don't pre-stretch my paper, the other cause of that. So the whole idea of the yellow underpainting was so that there was a bit of yellow here in the moon or the sun, whatever you want it to be. This is a nice foggy, but I want it to be a little bit lighter actually, don't I? I want this initial wash to be a bit lighter. just do is just come in with a bit of this sky colour. Just to warm the land up, and then we'll just lift out a bit of a light, heading us towards that as an aperture, as an armature. And I get a bit of Antwerp blue, which I haven't really used much before, but with Windsor red and some sort of yellow, makes a very nice dark. So I want it to be almost a green, but pretty dark. Nice. I think that'll be nice. It's quite a warm. Just get a little bit of perspective of getting some lighter. Might make it a little bit warmer here. And then just make it a little bit cooler in the off in the distance there. And as well as being cooler, I might just make it a bit weaker, of course. Just a suggestion of things. Spray a bit here, just to soften these edges a bit. We could probably have just a little bit of I'm just using my flat nylon now to just lift out little bit of a light. There we go. So that takes your eye to this, and then this is the subject. Without something here, it just felt a little bit lacking, so I quite like just those little paths. Beautiful. Nice colours too, actually. Really nice. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's dry this and just have a look what it looks like at the end. So the only thing that I think it needs now is just a little bit of some distant trees back in here. So I'm just going to make the suggestion just so it recedes off, and then your eye would go back up to here. Just it gives it a little bit more depth, because this is just pulling your attention here, and I just want your eye to then go this way and then up to here. Just a little bit. Just a few little lights there. I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. Pretty interesting colours, pretty moody, pretty tonal. It's very nice. I love all these colours, and to be honest, it's only more recently that I'm starting to learn more about mixing really more complex colours. And that's great, because it just means you can be abstract but still try and represent reality a bit with some of the colours you might use. So I'm enjoying that. So thanks guys. If you like this video, I'd really love it if you press like, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to know about future videos, press the subscribe button, press the bell button. And if you want more help with your watercolours, as I said at the beginning, you can join me on Patreon. The link is in the description above. Although it just keeps putting it in the wrong place. I put it right at this time, and then it makes it minutes before. I can't work that out. So if you want some more help with your watercolours, you can join me on Patreon. The link's up here. And otherwise, I'll see you next week. Good night, guys, and thanks for all your support. Any questions, just let me know. Good night.